G'day, today we're going to move on to Island 4 in our run of Islanders games. So let's get started straight away. Hopefully we've got a bit more greenery in this one, because it's definitely what I was after on Island 3. So let's see if we can... Yeah, that looks a lot better. It's a big one we got here. Alright, so we've got our gold mine up at the top there, so unlike last time we'll probably try and keep that available. Lots of trees up there too, as well as some nice big plateaus that we can try and use for our greenery. Alright, let's get started. Statue. Wow. Okay. Well, I guess what we'll do is we'll try and center our statues in the three different areas of this map. So put one there. One up here. We'll hold on to the third for now, since we can move on. A really pretty island, this one. Alright, so we'll start with a lumber pack, because it's probably always good to get the trees covered from the get-go. Let's see what we can get. So we can get 27 if we centralize him. 28. Then obviously anyone else is going to be affected by having his company. That's alright, we'll go 21 with him. Well, we'll take our next slot before we make another move. And we will take our city center. Now the city center doesn't need to be against the monument. This is something that I feel like I can change in the way that I build. Surely I want the city center to be somewhere where I could have more guys attached to either the city center or the monument. So maybe we'll move him a little bit further away. Somewhere where he can still get them, have people all the way around him. Let's sort of move him to this edge. Or this edge. Okay, and we'll get this one mansion. Treat himself to... He can't be touching both of them. Get him as close as he can get. There. Let's have a look at a sawmill. So we can get 18 for a sawmill. 18 for... Can get him any further away that... 19. 19 will take. Take our brewing pack. So based on the suggestions from last time, what we'll do is I will put all my greenery down in this section. So we'll try and go just this area down here will be greenery. And we'll try and keep all our industry up here. I guess our town over there, and we'll see how we go with this sort of divide. We're only getting 3 for him, so maybe we'll put him down first just to start in a corner. And we'll attach a brewery to him. Sorry, a hop field. And we'll put in our next mansion. I guess if we can, we'll want to separate out our houses so that we can put, as long as he's not touching the other guy, we can put him in here. So we'll get him as close, sort of as far off out of that corner as we can. Put him there. A lot of flowers on the ground here. There would have been I think it wouldn't matter where I put a shaman, they're going to be very happy. So we definitely want to get shaman nice and early if we can, so we can get as many as possible. We'll take brick industry. Work out what we can do with our lumber. So one as far this way as we can. Just so he doesn't impact anyone else that we ultimately put in. We can have a pretty happy guy over there. We can get a guy that can see both. He'll be happy too. We'd like to avoid getting rid of a tree. We'll put him there. See if we can see them while scooching him backwards. There we go. I'll take the farms to add to our green down this end here. May as well put him up on the rocks since the farms won't be able to go up there. Oh no, they're happy to get rid of them. Push them up as close as we can to him. Now they like sandpits, statues, masons, and warehouses. So I would expect that possibly down here would be where we want our brickyard. But I mean, at this point, he's not going to be worth building. I'll just try and get a few more mansions in between here that have some nice points. Yeah, we'll take our shaman. He loves flowers, so you can see how many flowers are around. We probably want to do a good scan of everywhere because there's a huge amount. So we've got 26 up there. $38, I think I saw. If we can sneak him in there, or if we put him down in this untouched land. 33. I think I might give him the 33. See if we can edge him down towards these. I'll give him the 33 just so he's not in the middle of a city, which they might not appreciate him being up there either. Alright, so let's go another mansion. A few houses. Go Fisher. Fishers like city centres, warehouses, statues, huts, seaweed fields. Look, so we can get some good points for him if we hug the walls over here, and all we've got to do is just make sure this guy doesn't see the other guy. But there might not be any other spots that can edge in and see all of them. We can get 9 there, or 13 there. Might hold on to him for now. We've got a second shaman. We'll have a look. Reconsider if that... We might have knocked out some of those flowers in our recent building. No, the 38's still there. I just think that's going to be detrimental against other people who just don't like being near a shaman. Maybe we'll put the shaman up here. Get our 26 for him. There's some fields down here. Lovely. And he doesn't... I don't gain anything really for holding on to him. I think that's something to consider. Whereas a lot of people will benefit from being near him. I think what I should do is put him out somewhere where they will appreciate him. Do the fields and so on I think everyone likes being near a statue. We'll just put him central to this side, like we probably could have done at the start, I guess. Alright, a good 27 for him. Take that. Take the mason. He likes the brickyard. Brickyard likes sand pits. So I guess we want the three of those guys together. He also likes city centers. We do have a free city center. We've got to keep an eye on where we actually can put these guys. So this will be down here. Build houses on the sand too. So possibly what we want to do is put our city center down here. He wants to be against a rock. So we'll put him there. Now our sand pits like being near a brickyard, but they don't like being near other sand pits. So we'll really try and stretch these guys out as far as they can go. Probably won't be too far. Like any others we bring in, they're going to be hitting each other, so we'll have to think on that. We're not really going to get too many points out of those, though. So we'll take the huts, because huts usually will come in handy at any point, so we can just sort of hold on to them. They're our most positive people, the huts. They want like a little bit of everything, so. This guy likes the masons and the sand pits. Get a nice little 19 out of him. $11 for putting him near that. We can get him 13 here. Get 6 over there. So we'll take the 13 for him. We'll continue building our mansions this way. Doesn't look like that rock's going to go anywhere. Take the fountain. Fountains end up usually giving us a pretty good score. Slightly off center to be there, but we'll allow it just to give them the extra points. Look what we can get. So he can get 25 if he's there, 31 if he's there. If we centralize him, 42. Yeah, we'll take that. Take the park. He doesn't like being near other mountains, so let's see where we can get him on the side. So 16 is as much as he likes over there. 31 for him on that side. They like being near the fountains. Let's try and scooch them in over there. Tower. Now the brickyards don't like being near other brickyards. We could put a sand pit or two down here, and then put brickyards near them. See how close we can get this. So you can get 17 for not even seeing that mill. 25 over there. So that's probably as good as we'll get. They like the masons, they like balloons, statues, walls, houses, parks, and mansions. So definitely over here is going to be where they're going to pick up the good points. 23 isn't huge. I'll just hold on to them for now. They do also like parks. Let's keep building with our houses, I'd say. I think we do want a little bit of separation between our two cities, but I think it's alright if they border. Like that'll be okay. We'll take the warehouse. Well, likes being near a whole lot of things, just not other warehouses, really. Gold mine, mill. Sure, so in there we can sort of get a good score. Just wonder if we could get more for him if we hold on to him. So I think long run we might be best off trying to put these guys in here and just embracing they'll score poorly. So if we get this guy far enough up this way that we can get 9 for him, and then a guy this way far enough that we can get 9 for him, then try and sneak in a couple of brickyards that score alright. At least one. Where he can be that can't see both of them. But for the sake of everyone else who comes after them, we'll put them together. Let's say, for example, if we can get this guy on here, he'll score 23 there, which now means his is worth as much there as he is over here. So we'll think on that. Let's put in a few more of our houses. Circus. So our circus is, I think doesn't like the mansions, but it does like the houses and the statues. So what we've got to try and see if we can get this far south as possible without touching that. So we might have to wait to see if we get some plateaus that we can edge out to help him get some nice positioning. We've put our parks. So the parks do like the fields. So if we can get these parks in here, we actually get some nice big points. And the good things about parks is that they like each other, or they don't have any issues with each other. So I also don't have issues with being buried under a rock, which is quite handy. They also like the trees. So yeah, they don't like the woodcutters though. There's probably not too much benefit in putting them up there. Let's just squish all these guys in amongst the fields. Now we'll take the gold mine, because we know exactly where that's going. And I mean, we're not going to get much more than just the 15 for that. I could put a warehouse right next to it. I mean, the warehouse would still get a 16 sort of benefit, and he would like the warehouse Sorry, what was he would like the warehouse 10. So I'd gain 10 clean points for doing that. I'd get 23 if I put him in the other spots. The parks don't like a warehouse, so let's put the warehouse in there. Make this guy a little bit happier. And then got a choice of whether we put him between these two. We get 1 point for him there. Or we put him on the... He doesn't like houses. The wealthy only sort of guy. 24 in there. Probably 20 is about as good as we're going to get. Oh, we got a mansion, so we can sneak him in. See if that gives us... There's an extra... Ooh, 37. Take that. So look at how our towers are doing now. Centralized, they can pull up about 32. I'll hold on to him for a little bit longer. See what we can do with this. So I saw a 29. We're in there while he's still attached to the other. Oh, 31, 34. Take that. And we'll go to the market. Now the market likes mansions and houses and statues in city centres. So seems like he will be very happy. Put him down over here. Try and put him straight. We might put him on that side of town. As far up as we can go without losing any points on him. And we will put in a few more houses. We'll take our resort oasis. Usually they're pretty tricky to place. Now, he does like all the fields. So we might be lucky by... Oh, look at that. It's definitely a good suggestion. I'm glad that in this level I got finally the chance to try it out. So, let's put him... 74... That's 78 I saw. He does like the flowers too. I don't think there's too much in the way of flowers if we shift him anywhere else. So we'll go 75. Lovely. Gardens like being near the resort too, so it's a win-win for both sides here. Been offering us that plateau for a long time, but I still think that we're better off on the other side. Now, I believe the market did like the warehouse too. We can get 17 for him, but we don't want to rid the houses of space to be built. I think that we want to try and take advantage of their space as much as we can. So let's get the mansions in where they can still fit their area. We get 13 for him up there. 17 there, so we'll take that one. And then we'll move him just out of reach of that gold mine. down a few more fields this way. Turn him on his side there. Oh, we may as well slot him somewhere in the middle, I guess, to improve his numbers. Alright, we'll take the temple early here, just to see if we can fit it in. There's some... Definitely, I believe that spot would have better suited the temple. We can get a profit for him. Something at this stage. Same goes for the tavern. We can sneak him in on this side. There's nothing negative about what he's seeing, so we'll slot him in there. We've opened up our next island as well, so good to know this will carry on. Right. Get 9 for him, but I wonder if we can at least get him out of sight of one of the two of them. Yeah, 29 there. Walls are a bit more end game, I think. It's also almost the last thing you want to be placing anywhere in terms of both where you can squeeze them in and how everyone else doesn't like being near them. Definitely leave them out for now. Now, this guy doesn't like being near mansions, so on the edge, as good as we'll get. 22 on that side. So it's probably as good as we can expect either. Put him there. Now we'll talk to our towers again. See what scores they can give us. 38 on that side, 39 over here. And we'll ride that 39 as far away as it'll go. So that we can get another 39 on this side without them seeing each other. See if we can get one down here. The 28's probably as good as we'll get. Take the seaweed farm. He likes being near fields, but no way we're really going to get him anywhere near enough to a field, I'd imagine. But we will put these guys down this side. Okay. Let's have a look at what we can get for placement of these guys. So they can get 19 over there. Or here. So looks like along here. Anywhere along where they can see both city centres. So we can just put them in a lovely little seaside line. Now, since they're just benefiting from the city centres, actually what I should do is put a city centre somewhere down here. I can see that he's benefiting from that fishery, so we'll put a fishery... Close can we? How far away can a fishery be? Yeah, okay, so if we... It's a little... Oh, it'll be close. See if that's within range. Lovely, so he's happy. And then it will mean that these guys are even happier. The thought of that earlier. Alright, we'll take the balloon. And the monument. So the balloon likes the resort oasis, markets, towers, circus and statues. Well, he's going to love being over here then. So we've got a little bit of everything. Monument likes temples, city centers, parks, and statues. So we'll look how much we can get for him here. So about 34. Put him over amongst the parks. So he's going to hate everything else around. So that's not going to work for him. Let's see where we can get him. We'll go there for 34 here. Water plateau. Another resort. So let's see what we can do. Wow. Okay, we are certainly eager to be over here. 106. And we can just try and leave this spot vacant, I guess, in the hope they give us another one. That wall plateau, this is where we can consider what this guy likes. So he likes mansions. If we can get him. Got a hovering above. Still not enough. Well, our mansion's like being up there. I'll tolerate it. I wonder if we build on top of that, if we can get something good out of the mansion, out of the temple, or if possibly we should try and come up beside them, but what we can do over here, right, close in as we can get. He's not happy. Not sure why though, I feel if that's just overhanging and so stopping him from coming in. Alright, let's keep building our parks. Now this was definitely a great suggestion on the way to approach your greenery, just keep it isolated, because these parks are very big money. I did not expect that. Alright, see if we can fit anything in here anymore. It's probably as good as we can do with our hop fields. Just want to keep that area open just in case we get a another resort. Just in case. So it was 12, I think was the 13, 14. Make sure none of our other areas are worth any more than that. 14 looks to be the winner. Now they like huts. So possibly we could get some good scores out of placing them this way. Just so that he's not touching that other fishery over here. Not so lucky for this guy. We'll add our little extra huts here. Shaman. Seaweed fields, flowers. Doesn't like being near the other shaman, but we can get 36 or 39 or so up here somewhere. 6. Too remarkable over there. We'll take that 36. Definitely hoping for those long, skinny parks. We want to see. It's 8 for him there isn't worth that much. We could probably fit him in here somewhere for about the same amount. Yep, put it down here. Get 25 from there. Let's see if we can fit him in somewhere over here. Alright, so we've got our other tavern. He doesn't like being near the tavern, so if we just pull him this way till he can't see it, he'll be happy. I'll revisit our wall outcrop again. Just see if they're the same height. We can, we'll try and see if we can essentially connect them. See if this guy's happy anywhere in there. He'll go there, but they wouldn't describe that as happy about it. Well, like city centers, masons, seaweed fields. Probably put this guy down here near. Let's follow city centers. Place another seaweed field. Lots and lots of fields now. If there's anywhere worthwhile placing him. Doesn't seem it. What about our... We go 6. What if we put them on their own beach? They get worth 9, so it seems like we're better isolating them. One of them at least. We'll put the other one here. If if we can get him over here somewhere where he'll at least see at least two. So we get some worth out of these guys. We'll put him as close to this guy as possible. Maybe so close we'll put him on the other side. Go 17 for him there. Okay, we want to keep him away from the other fountain. He gets 20 if he's there. Get 3 if he's there. Let's talk greenery. Nowhere that's overly ideal. Where do we have that 20? See if we can slot these guys in on those side runners. 12, 24, lovely. Lots more parks. Yeah, parks we don't know what to do with. We might just place them down with this guy. And wait for our ones that might squeeze in. Okay. Lovely. We've got a market. So he likes warehouses, city centres. We got our one market there. So I wonder if we can get this guy on the other side, one of these plateaus. He's still in range of that guy. But he does take up a wide area. He doesn't like that one either. Okay. We'll hold on to him for now. Let's make these guys over here if no one else wants it. You'll sneak in under that one? No. He's only getting 4. He's missing out on a lot of things he likes. Fishes. If he likes fishes, we could possibly put him down here somewhere. I'm gonna get 6 for that. Nowhere there is he close enough to both. So take our 35 for him there. Let's see if we can fit the market next to him a little bit happier. Let's see how happy this guy is if we put him just next to the gold mine. It's still a negative there. 1 point if we put him on that side. We just run out of room on our negative 14 there because the other gold mine's just here. The other store. We can break even for him if we... Oh, there we go. Perfect little spot for him. Just hide him underneath there where he can benefit from guys beside and above. Sand pit. Let's see if there's anything on this side that's worthwhile. Still getting 6 for him. Let's take it. Not much for mansions down there. Suppose we could get him to hug this guy for price. not too sure what to do with our water plateaus. Do they like anything in particular? I like sawmills, statues, and other water plateaus, and trees. I don't think they're close enough that we can get them near those trees. Let's just slot him in here. We'll just gain a few more from the houses that we can fit around there. Now, this guy does like plateaus, so we can break even again with him. We should have put him on that plateau. Whoops. Alrighty, let's back to our seaweed fields. I'd say at this point we can probably, I was gonna say we can guess we're not going to get our resort, but I mean this isn't that many points for placing these down here. Even these guys like being on a plateau, so let's oblige them. I think my build's a little bit off the rails at this point. Just sort of seeing how many points we can pull up at this point rather than a truly logical build. It does feel like we're getting near the end here, I'd say. To lock these guys. Now he does like walls. So I wonder if I put him, or I aim to put him here. So we put a wall. That's not much for the wall though, whereas I could get some I could get some really good points for falling up the top here. Find that 20, there it is. Lovely, a nice little run of huts. That's certainly let us live to fight another day. If I put him there. Him there. 3 points. Let's put some fields down. Alright, we can take this space. Lovely. Let's see if we can hug these guys sort of in a way that they... This guy's something. There we go. Should have just put those other houses down because they would have given us way more points for just being next to the temple. Anywhere in here. You know, let's try back up here. So I think 8 was probably the best that we saw. 14, lovely. And one lucky last park. 12. Looks like the 12 has it. Oh, there we go, 20. There we go, Island 4. Definitely a more eventful that one than the previous one. There we go. Definitely a great suggestion there to separate all the greenery out to one spot to really help boost your numbers. Yeah, there we go. Any questions or comments, feel free to chuck them below. But until next time, see you for Island 5. Catcha.